Okay, hi people. I'm going to try to make a video and show you the garden. Right here, what you're looking at, I'll try to zoom in a little closer. About as close as I can get. And you can see that I've got some flowers on them. But those in that row with the fencing by them so that they can climb are sweet peas. And they were one of the first things that I got put out here in the garden because they don't get bothered by cold weather too much. So when we had the frost threats, they did very well being out here. And then over here you want to move these. I'll try to zoom you in again. These plants down here are different kinds of beans, green beans, lima beans, and yellow wax beans are all growing in these couple of aisles. Down there at the very end, let's see if I can zoom in. You've got those ones down here at the very end of the peas are purple cabbage, and then right beside it is green cabbage. And then we'll move down again. And these are some zucchini and squash along here. Some of them, a little bit of frost got them, and I may buy a couple of plants already growing and fill in right there. Right here is my wonderful radishes that we thinned out some today. It's getting a little windy here. And brought some in, which I have some pictures of in the house that I'll add in here. And then these here are all different pepper plants. Some are colored, some are sweet peppers, some are green peppers. There's like 3 rows right there of those. Then this here is cauliflower and broccoli along here. See if you can zoom in and see them. These were all started from me growing them in the house, so they're still small. These are tomato plants. They're all mostly beefy tomato plants, and I also have a couple of cherry tomato plants in here. And I'll move down here and show you. This plant right here is something called a cheddar cauliflower. I just got one of those to try. That right there beside it is a tomato plant, which is a brandywine. Richard, that's my brandywine plant. Then the one back there is a black prince. It's supposed to grow black tomatoes. And then the one over there on the other side of that is called a white cherry tomato plant. And it's going to grow some white cherry tomatoes. So that is the back, or my side garden. Like I said, I just watered it and finished planting all that stuff. So that's that. I'm going to stop this and come back when I get to the other side of the garden. Okay? Okay, I'm back, and now I'm going to show you the flowers. These are along our back deck. And there's our grill, and there's a door to the house. Okay, these flowers right here are, my daughter brought them for me for Mother's Day, the yellow ones. And so I planted them right there. This is a little, they call it an ice cream plant. I got 3 of those. That one, that pink one, and then down there is a gold one. And she got me also this pretty orange daisy. And then I got the red. It looks kind of pink on here, but it's actually red. And Duchess is gonna bark. And then last year, these little Duchess silver things kind of sort of stayed growing and came back, so I just left them in. This one's more white looking. And then that's a primrose that came back from last year. So that's what, let me see if I can back up and show you along the front of the deck. Yeah, and then right here I have a basket that I planted some marigolds and little flowers in, and they're just now starting to come up. They're growing from seed. That little bag that's beside it's from when it was frosting. Up here I've got some flowers that are growing in these little containers. Duchess, please, honey. Oh, she's outside being the alpha female. So those all are project. This is the side garden. We didn't have this last year. Solomon just put it back here for me so that I could put certain things in. And you'll see here are watermelon plants. 6 of those, 8 of them. Then 8 cantaloupe plants down here. There's nothing in the middle, which is tempting for me, people, but over there along here, as you can see, is a row of cucumbers. Underneath the fenced part right there, I'll go around and show you. See the cucumbers a little better. These are cucumbers that I grew from start in the house. In here, these are pumpkin, and we had to cage them in completely because the squirrels that go up that huge tree right there, they eat off my pumpkin plants. As you can see, there are 2 here on the end that we're missing. And then here are some of my cucumber plants that are getting bigger. Right there. And there's the little monster girl. Say hi, Duchess. Yeah, okay, that's enough barking. Okay, we'll walk back here. I'll show you the my hostas, however you say it, is coming back along the back fence. Those are some day lilies that I transplanted back here, and those are some kind of tiger lilies or something, but they're already blooming, starting to. Some more of these plants along the back. Here, Tim, this is one of the rose plants that you sent me right there. It doesn't have any roses on it yet, but you can see it's got a little right there waiting. They're just miniature roses. This is a full-size rose bush that we just planted this year. So that's growing. This is a project that we're going to turn into a flower bed for me, sitting in the backyard. Okay, back here in the back, this is going to be a long video. I know it's probably boring for some people, but back here in the back, where I just finished today, this row right along here is the onions that I put in, a set of red onions, and then these are some green onions between these 2 sticks. This is my row of celery. These are some more radishes that I transferred into here. Then down there are some beets. Then right here is a row of more yellow onions, cooking onions, and some green onions. This row right here is potatoes, but I just planted them so they're not up yet. These, which are huge, that row right there are carrots from last year that I didn't pull out because they didn't do well, so I left them in, and this year I'll pull them. So they're doing pretty good. You can see if you look underneath here, you can see right here that there are some carrots. Okay, and then this row right here is new carrots that I just planted from seed. There's a couple of potato plants that came back from last year, and then this whole row back here is red potatoes. They just got planted, so they're not up yet. Back there in the corner where Duchess is You'll see there's a couple markers back there on the ground. That's where my strawberry plant was, but the squirrels ate it, and I'm not going to attempt to. This is our compost pile. I have a lot of cleaning up to do. As you can see, this stuff here was from last year, and I need to pull this, and I don't really have anything else to put back here because the sun doesn't shine very good back here, so I usually grow stuff that needs to be in easy sun, like carrots and celery and things like that. So that's the gardens, people. That's the update. I'll show you around the rest of the yard. It's a work in progress. This is our second year here, and we've been doing a lot of work. This is all new grass growing. And I planted a couple of flowers in here. That's my crazy air fern. It just loves to hang there. Right here's my tulip and my other Easter plant that I've cut down already. That's another one of the small rose bushes that Tim sent me, miniature roses. Back here is another work in progress. These things are coming back from last year, which I'm happy for. We need to get more red chips from our landlord and fill this in and scrape up all of those helicopters from that tree. But that's that. Here's my little frog. Here's a little plant that I'm trying to save. It almost died. It got frosted. And then I have another plant that got frosted that I don't know what it is. It looks like a pineapple, but shrub of some sort. Then there's another fern that they gave us at church that was real little, and now it's getting bigger. That's about it. Right here is the blue is fertilizer for flowers, and the green is fertilizer for plants. Back there are a couple leftover plants. That's part of my project for the tree. And that's about it. That's just barking her butt off. Alright, I'll show you me looking all yucky. Hi. And I will put this up so everybody can see what they want. I'll make some update videos when some more stuff comes, and I'll throw in the radish pictures. Have a good day, people. See ya. Bye.